All right. All right. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. I was going around on YouTube, right? And I watching got bored watching the retread of the Daryl Long, and the the controversy around him. And I was listening to Bomb Cherry's channel, right? So I just happened to I saw something that was nagging at me on the sidebar was, and there was a title talking about white supremacy and blah blah blah, right? So I went ahead though and I click on the link. It's from SKC. Now I'm not sub to SKC, and the thing is, I'm sitting over here watching this. Now I've been on SKC's panel before and so forth, right? But this what boggles my mind, right? Now I understand why the SYSBM community has a problem with the pro blacks. I have a problem with the pro blacks. Those who talk. You feel the Avaya shows, your Jason Blacks of the world, your psychopath atheists of the world. People who always talk about the white man. For 500 years of slavery, and the white man can have a boot on our necks. Blah 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 blah. I get that, right? I get why that's so irritating. Like every conversation when on black panels is always some Negro want to play the victim card. Like they play the victim card to a point whether it's really getting is really getting out of my it's really get out of hand, and then I'm going to have to question one's manhood or one's womanhood, because the thing is, at some point you're going to have to be an adult and deal with the world as it is, not as the world as you want it to be. So that's my problem with the pro black, the hotel, those the Moorish ass niggas. I have a problem with them. They always they're mad at you for even having a white woman on your panel. They're mad if you have a white man on your panel or even your chat room. They over the mad that oh man, you cooning. I get that. I totally get that. But to sit there and say you're not black, but you're an American, and then I gotta say, wait a minute, okay, that's good. Okay, good. You sees us as an American first. Okay, no, no, okay, I get that. You want to see yourself as an American. Well, I think most people, white or black, and anything in between, view themselves as an American. That's not even, you know, I think most black people in America view themselves as an American. So let's not, try to create these stupid narratives, right? The point is for you is saying, well, I'm not black, I'm an American, but then you part of a philosophy called SYSBM. Well, if you go on YouTube and you say you are not black, yet you are an American, why are you adopting the philosophy of SYSBM, which is called Save Yourself Black, see that B, black man. Make that make sense. And it's one of the dumbest things a lot of you conservative blacks always do. See, I know I got a problem with the pro blacks. Oh, yes, I do. I got a problem with the hoteps. I got a problem with the Moors and Hebrew Israelites. But I do got a problem with y'all with y'all conservative, the black conservatives, because y'all the main one talk about we not black. Look at me as an American, but then turn right back around and do white boy shit. So if there's no such thing as black people, quote unquote, by that logic, then therefore you shouldn't be. There's no such thing as white people. If there's no, I want y'all to follow me. If you don't see race, quote unquote, in your words, if you don't see race, why are you trying to tag team with white people or white conservatives, I should say, against the community? But you are a black man who says though, because this Negro that was on SKC's channel. I do got a problem with that nigga who's on SKC's channel anyway, because he's one of those people who wanted to deny blackness. He wanted to deny blackness as if all black people, when somebody talk about their African American culture, their African American, African descent, their culture, their traditions, and so forth, he think a person being proud of their heritage, of their race, is victimhood. You think when a black person is talking about their family lineage, about slavery, it's always about, oh, we are victims. And listen, it's called history. You jackball fool. It's called history, my man. And you uh, come in here with this Lee Atwater, Milton Friedman, Bill Bennett, Dan Quayle, Patrick Buchanan perspective, when those men, and also the Earl Butts perspective, all those perspectives that you keep on bringing about are white conservatives who want to maintain white conservative culture and their form of Christianity onto everybody else. That's what that really is. Hold on, let me go in the chat room for a minute. Get in the chat room. Is there a grifting problem? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, there is. What's going on, Eric? Or is it a misunderstanding of the issue? I don't know. What's going on, Hammer Time? Angelica, what's going on with you? I'm not gonna be here very, very, very long. Yeah, because this is the problem here. So anybody who who call themselves black, therefore we always have to whine about 500 years of slavery, the black codes, Jim Crow. That's not determined to be blackness, nigga. Blackness, being black is more than slavery and Jim Crow and all that little bullshit you SYSBM niggas be doing, talking about. I know on the internet we have people like Phil the Advice Show. We got Psychopath Atheists. We got Renee Bass. We got all these I call them the pro quacks that always try to fight or demean other black people, that they can into trying to force them to think like them, right? I get that. I really do. I get that. I get why y'all having these pushbacks on on what y'all see on YouTube. But at the same time, you're spreading nonsense too. You're also spreading nonsense too. Yes, slavery did happen. Jim Crow has been a staple of American uh, political life, political and cultural life. You can't deny that. That's like denying that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. You cannot deny that. But what separate from y'all from them is they on one complete extreme side while y'all on the other extreme side with the whole foolishness because y'all want to be white. Y'all want to be the white conservative. You see, a lot of y'all grew up in these inner city schools. You know, y'all sit there and y'all grew up in these inner city schools, and then y'all because y'all been rejected, and then y'all watch Fox News or Milton Friedman's documentary about Black America. Milton Friedman made policies to keep black people poor. Lee Atwater supported Ronald Reagan using the welfare queen argument, who many of y'all still try to use that against the black female. You see, the truth is somewhere in the middle, not on these extremes. And this one nigga, and this same nigga going to sit here and say, well, maybe I'm not like that because maybe my mama is Jamaican. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not going to play the whole FBA, ADOS versus the Tether. I'm not going to go there. I ain't going to go that route. But here's the thing. How did Jamaica became a country? Fool. How did Jamaica became a nation? Fool. Well, it didn't just become a nation all by itself. I mean, first of all, it was colonized. It was colonized by European powers, mainly the biggest one up there all, the British. Then they transport a bunch of people from another side of the globe who are alien to that island, who never set foot on that island, and force those people to breed with the native tribes on that island, and then ship those people to the mainland of the Americas, primarily Brazil and what we now call the United States of America. So for you to sit there and talk about, I don't see color and I don't see, nigga, please. Black people in Jamaica was enslaved just like those niggas, just like how our ancestors was 150 years ago. Stop the cap. Barry Bonnafante was making that song one nana two that whole banana song. Yeah, the whole banana song. You know what? If you actually read the lyrics of the banana song, nigga, you might know what the song was about, and he was Caribbean. They were chopping down banana trees to do what? Because they was on a plantation to do what? That's what I'm saying. Read the lyrics of the song, of that banana song. They're chopping down banana trees. What's going on, Pierre? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Pierre? My co-host. Anyway, where was I at? It's really amazing, right? It's really amazing that y'all would go to such extent to deny your own history and your own race. Now I have been accused of doing that myself. I've been accused, but the problem is, unlike the pro-black, I refuse to play a victim because I'm not my grandparents. I'm not them. Their struggle when they was here, their struggle was different than mine. Their hardship was different than mine. So I'm not going to allow myself to be victimized by using their history, their personal lives. I refuse to do that. And just because somebody mentioned Dr. Son T. Son Johnson's lame ass and 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 the author of Man Not Tom Curry, nobody talking about reparations. Nobody in that conversation mentioned anything about getting our reparations. Nobody said anything about. We just mentioned no. Dr. Dundon just mentioned two people that he listened to, and that's that BGS nonsense that Dr. Dundon is part of. That BGS ignore crap. You know, but for you to sit there talking about I'm an American, I don't see color, but then here is you calling yourself SYSBM, which is an acronym for Save Yourself, Black Man. Well, if you don't see color, why are you calling yourself SYSBM? And you was the same Negro that came on my channel years ago and was calling people. You came on my channel, talk trash about the people on this channel. Then you went to Teapot channel and called people all B's and H's, talking about the black culture this, black culture that. Well, Negro, you are the same one that do the same ratchet things that you accuse black women of doing. Y'all thought y'all so removed from the inner city, and no, Big J was never raised in the inner city. Big J, had never been raised in a big city. Never been raised in the inner city. I never was. I've been country boy all my life, right? But the thing is, y'all think that y'all, because y'all came out the hood and y'all moved to the suburbs, you think y'all better than everybody else. You think, though, you're better than every other black person on the planet. And the problem is, y'all exude the same dysfunction as those Keishas and the Pookies that y'all claim that y'all try to separate yourselves from. You ain't no better than they are. And that's a fact. And I want y'all to go ahead and disprove what I say. I want y'all to go ahead with some charts, facts, all that. I want y'all to disprove, refute, rebuttal what I just said. Because y'all, and I know what y'all going to do. Y'all going to insult, y'all going to malign, y'all going to slander, and y'all going to do that because in your heart, and I'm about to close with this one. I got things to do, by the way, because in your heart, in the words of y'all's hero, Senator Barry Goldwater in 1964, when he says, "In your heart, you know that I'm right," and that's what y'all going to do to me. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one.